Hello, 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 beautiful people. How is everybody doing today? Welcome to Astute Queen Bee's Thoughts. I'm Astute Queen Bee, and this is my channel. We are considered the Royal Gladiators over here because we never give up and we never give in. We do not surrender. We are also, some of us, not all of us, but some of us are millimeters. And we stand on business, okay? And we on whatever she on. But I hope that everyone have a wonderful day. These are for my kings, okay? Because I said I had to make sure I gave y'all some content because I don't want y'all to feel left out. So please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Feel free to join the channel if you would like to. Also, feel free to share the videos. I don't have a problem with that. Okay? So again, please hit the like button. It pushes us further in the algorithm. I don't understand why people are not liking, hitting the like buttons, but they do watch the videos. And I am forever grateful for everyone that comes through that watches my videos. But again, feel free to share them. It's not a problem. We are talking about affirmations for our black men, okay? Because our kings need some peace and solitude themselves, okay? I know I talk about us women, what we go through, but men go through a lot as well. And I feel bad for leaving y'all out. So my apologies to the fellas, to my kings. I got tired of getting yelled at by my friends telling me I need some male content. So I am here to give that to y'all. So what we're going over is chapter 4. We're talking about affirmations for black men. Okay. And chapter 4 states how to write an affirmation. Let's talk about affirmations. Moving on to the introduction of the topic, let's now dive deep into implementation techniques. Any random statement you repeat to yourself may not be a powerful affirmation. There needs to be certain parameters that you follow when creating these phrases, or if you're using affirmations you found in this book or elsewhere, an understanding of how they are structured will provide some insight. There is a core concept on how to write your own affirmation. The 3 P's. What are the 3 P's? Positive, personal, and present. Once your statement includes these 3 aspects, they're more likely to resonate with you and aid you better. But what does these 3 words mean in context to the topic? Positive. Number 1, your affirmation needs to be positive. The need for vomiting negative thoughts has been thoroughly reiterated already. So another perspective will be to put forward in this scenario. That being said, the affirmation needed to be optimistic, using the words like don't, can't, won't, etc. Subconsciously add a degree of pessimism to the statement by reminding you of what all is still possibility. So instead of saying, I won't be lazy today, try saying, I'll be more productive today. Be cautious not to set a goal that are unrealistic to yourself, and that if you aren't able to feel the way the affirmation wants you to feel, don't beat yourself up over it. Not everything is meant to be perfect. A perfect fit, excuse me. Let's look at how some more affirmations. I am grateful for everything I have in my life. I am doing well in my life. And I look at the positive perspective in every situation. Okay. Number 2, personal. The example above may have already shown you that the affirmation needs to be personal to yourself. You can't control the way people act or behave around you, so don't try to influence that. But you can master your actions, your reaction to it. So instead of saying my boss will give me a promotion soon, you can say I'm looking forward to a New York opportunity. Or if you think that this will increase your expectations for an event that may or may not happen. You could say, I'm looking forward to applying myself more in a giving setting. It derives from the topic at hand slightly, but it still holds the same meaning and as the conviction you need to work hard with or without your boss and his decisions. Number 3, present. Present doesn't just mean to create affirmations about today or the near future, excuse me. It means to use the present tense to give you the sense that it is happening right now. That change isn't far off. It's attainable immediately and well within reach. So get rid of the I will and replace it with I am going to. There are some misconceptions about affirmations too. They don't need to be just happy and sad situations. It doesn't need to be so black and white. They could be about anything, any topic under the sun, anything you struggle with on a personal level. The affirmation will change to suit your scenario, that they'll be just as effective. For example, if you're aware that you're struggling with drinking adequate water throughout the day and staying hydrated, you can create some affirmations for this purpose. You can recite those in the morning when you wake up, or have them as an hourly reminder on your phone. To ensure constant hydration. Or better yet, put some sticky notes on your water bottles. This way, whether you're home or somewhere else, out with your water bottle with you, adequate hydration stays on your mind. Pretty soon, it'll become a habit, and your body will remind itself when it feels the hydration level go down. An example, keeping the 3 P's in mind will be, I'm going to stay hydrated. Similarly, you have affirmations for anything. If you feel like your work, academic life isn't prosperous the way you want it to, and you need a boost that you're not just getting, affirmations will take you a long way. These can be recited at any time of day. They can be vague, just to remind yourself that you're doing well. I am succeeding in life. Even though that might not be entirely true at that given moment, consistent repetition will help the universe work in its way to assist you, and you yourself will begin to believe it. The belief will be the act as a catalyst to propel you towards achieving the goal you're set for yourself. These affirmations can also be very little more specific, depending on what you hope to get done. And again, I appreciate it. Anybody would come through, please hit the like button. I would truly appreciate that. And feel free to share the video. Okay? And leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Okay, where was I at? Okay, the belief will then act as a catalyst. I read that part. These affirmations can also be a little bit more specific, depending on what you hope to get done. They can also be short term. So something you need to get done during the week, I will submit my assignment by Friday. It can also be a little more longer. I work towards a promotion this month, or I'll get a good GPA this semester. Affirmations can also be kept away and used in emergency situations. You can have some written down somewhere, and you can use them for when you're really angry or you're very stressed out in a very stressed out situation. These affirmations need to be written down somewhere easily accessible. So whatever location you're physically in, you can tackle the situation head on with a pre-planned strategy. In this day and age, phones are extremely handy because they're on you almost all the time, even in the bathroom for most people. So having some written down for whatever situation you likely to find yourself in You got the tools to combat it. Later in the book, there is a list of affirmations that you can use and write down, but you could also personalize them according to what you know you want to hear. The possibilities are endless for anyone that really serious about wanting to make a difference in their lives. As important aspects of affirmation that needs to be discussed at this point is how they begin to make a difference. You can recite these phrases day and night, and it might not make a difference until you're ready to bring a change in your life. Firstly, you need accountability. You need to know crystal clear what you're doing wrong and which are the things you can change. Some things are up to fate, and an even attempt to control those situations bring about discomfort. And so it's better to leave those out of the equation. The process of identifying where you're going wrong or where you can bring improvement is a difficult one. It forces you to be raw, vulnerable with yourself, and to accept accountability. This course of action may even bring up old memories where you might realize that you were at fault, but that's okay. You don't need to beat yourself up. Rather, take the opportunity to learn. This process humbles you to realize that you're human and you could make errors along the way. So once you know all the parts of you that can be corrected, you can move forward. Repeating affirmations mindfully may even lead to self-sabotage, and we definitely don't want that. You read that right, self-sabotage. How so? Well, for example, repeat, I am trying my best. When you're not trying anything, will bring you harm in a number of ways. First of all, you will walk around consciously believing that you're trying your best, even though you're not. When things inevitably go wrong from a lack of effort in the right direction, you'll lose your faith in the affirmations and you'll be demotivated. You'll think that since you were repeating those words, magically things were going to align themselves for you. Excuse me, y'all. My glasses falling off. But that's not how life works. You don't need to baby yourself to the point where you believe anything you're saying without any effort that you need to be putting in. There needs to be a constant battle within yourself to implement those ideas you recall, to do justice to yourself and your needs. No one can make a magical difference. You need to be able to help yourself. Okay. How do you overcome this lack of effort on your end that may be present? A good way to go about things is to hold a mini conference in your head every time you recall an affirmation. For example, if you say to recall, I am trying my best, take a minute to have a conversation internally. Ask, how am I doing my best? Or what did I do recently that proves to myself that I am trying the best of my abilities. And an important reminder is that this self-reflection is not an opportunity to feel bad about your own shortcomings. You'll need to work around this hurdle and make sure this doesn't cause negative feelings to resurface. Along with the sense of failure. This is just a learning opportunity to be able to rectify wrong patterns. Next, you should ask yourself, what can you do to be better? What can I do differently today that will show to myself that I am truly trying my best? What should I have achieved by the end of the week to prove to myself that I did my best? Before writing down your affirmations, you need to be clear about yourself in your own goal, and plus your boundaries. You need to know what milestones are achievable for yourself, and then make sure your exceptions aren't set too high. Expectations are not set too high. My apology, though. Having unattainable goals will again lead you to a sense of failure, and it is and it'll be difficult to reason with yourself at the moment of disappointment, and to remember in the moment that your milestones were too elusive. So it is better to nip the evil in the bud from the get-go. Having clear boundaries to your own capabilities again requires vulnerability and a raw sense of accountability to oneself, but it helps curate perfect affirmations that will bring about the difference you're hoping for. Now, you've gotten an outline of how an affirmation needs to be created to ensure maximum efficiency. Let's visit some scenarios. You can have a set of affirmations. Some of these will be will be general, that don't pertain to specific topics, but are needed to bring a change in your thinking. Others can be for stressful times when your overthinking takes over and you need to and you need to step out of the spiral and think rationally. You can have a few that cater to the moments of anger and some of the moments of happiness too. Okay, so that is the end of chapter 4. And again, chapter 4 is called How to Write Affirmations. So, with that being said, I'm going to give y'all a couple of affirmations. Okay, my brothers? My sisters, if y'all enjoy them too, please drop down in the comments and let me know that you enjoy them. And feel free to share them with your sons, your boyfriends, your husbands, whoever. Your best friend, anybody. Especially that's a male that's going through some issues and might be dealing with a lot of stress in their lives right now. Give that to them and let them try to work on figuring out their own affirmations that will work for them. Okay? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Give me 1 second. Matter of fact, let me give y'all this and then I'll come back. So hold on a second. Then I'll read this affirmation to you.
Hear me when I say this. Listen, they're using your light and your energy. And you already felt this in spirit. But now it's time to take heed to it and stop kidding yourself and admit you are their plan B. Glory be to God, man. They're using your faith to establish life in their plan A. And once it reaches a level of stability, they're going to remove you. You feel me? You got to stop falling for the crocodile tears and base your balance of judgment on how they're moving. God, glory be to God, man. You can't forget that a raging wolf will play sheep just to eat. Is you following? It's a dog-eat-dog world, and they know God didn't make you a chihuahua. So to make sure they don't get mauled by your grizzly, they're going to bear whatever title they need to stay on the good side of you until they get everything good from you. Glory be to God, man. Praise your God. You're not blessed, you're big blessed.
Okay? Know that you guys are blessed and highly favored, and make sure you make your own personal relationship with God, because I promise y'all gonna need that while you're doing those affirmations. So here go a couple of affirmations I'm gonna give y'all, and maybe they'll work for you today, maybe they'll work for you another day, but feel free to use them. I did not write them, but I'm sharing them with y'all because, again, until y'all get to a place where y'all write your own affirmations, and fellas, if y'all write your own affirmations, let a sister know. Drop some down in the comments if y'all have some good affirmations. Ladies, if y'all have some good affirmations, feel free to drop them down there too. So here go one affirmation that you can use. I know that I have the ability that nobody else has, and I will use them to make the world a better place. Okay? That's one. Number two, my ideas are changing the world, but only when I share them with others. That's another one. And I'm going to give y'all one last one. How people treat you is a reflection of their character and not yours. Okay? Now, if that ain't tell y'all nothing right there, if you are doing everything you can as a man, and I mean a man, I don't mean a boy, I mean a man. You standing in your manhood and you doing what you need to do as a man, and your mate is not doing what they need to do, sometimes y'all have to sit down and have a conversation. And I always tell people therapy is good, especially for couples, because men and women speak differently. So, with that being said, love upon yourself, love upon your family. Don't just tell them you love them, show them you love them. Okay? My guys, my kings, know that women love affection. And ladies, know that men love affection as well. Some do, some don't. But sometimes you have to teach them, because if they never had it before, they don't know what they're missing. Okay? So be mindful of that. So I hope y'all enjoyed this affirmation for Black Men, chapter 4. Writing your own affirmations. And guys, whichever, feel free to write your own affirmations to fit what works for you. Because everybody's affirmations don't work for you. But you can write your own positive ones that will work for you. So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It is a pre-record, but I'm going to put that in the title now so that y'all will know. But please take the time to watch them and listen. You can listen to them when you're in the shower, in the car, whichever. Scrolling on your phone, you can still listen to it. So I hope y'all enjoyed them. I hope you enjoyed the affirmations for Black Men, chapter 4. If not, you have the right to hit the thumbs down. But again, like I said, I'm giving my brothers some stuff, just like I'm giving my sisters. So I hope y'all have a blessed and beautiful day. Don't let nobody disturb your peace. Please be safe out there because it's hot. And I don't want nobody to pass out. Be careful. And again, love upon yourselves. Love upon your family. And make sure you take the time to tell them that you love them and show them that you love them. Okay? And with that being said, my beautiful people, salute to my kings and my queens. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. And with that being said, this is Stu Cleanly out.
You won't break my soul. 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 Everybody, nah, nah, everybody, everybody.